Welcome back everyone to the Complete Pineleaf, and today we are here in the Heathfells where we need to deal with some Dunlending warriors. So this says that it's a raider, not a warrior. I don't know if that makes a difference. They're using warriors generically or if they mean it has to have the word Dunlending warrior on them. Apparently they have to have those words on there specifically. But I'm sure that up in this section where I can see plenty of things going on that we'll find several of these Dunlending warriors here. Let's see. Raiders, warriors. Okay. They don't have to say warriors here. They can have various things in here, but they are the shield bearers, for example, apparently count for them. We're having a little bit of a battle here. I suppose I need to start by killing 12 of them, and then I start to get other quests, perhaps? It's been a while. And berserkers. I presume the berserkers also count. It's just the raiders that don't count, apparently. Well, very careful these dogs. You don't want these dogs killing the Rohirrim either. Let's keep the... Let's keep the Rohirrim alive and kill the Dunlending. Especially the... I presume these are Dryguth. It doesn't say which clan they are, but they are from obviously a hostile clan. That's a... Try to see if I can figure out what clan that would be. Is that a particular clan token on there, or is that just a random general thing? I don't know. I guess we're going to have to find out in a moment, but it looks like sometimes the Dunlendings come to you. So I'll just clear out a few more of these things and we can get on to business. Oh wait, I have one more left, but apparently I do have someone who has a quest for me. Yes, the Dunlendings have been attacking our positions for nearly 3 days now. Not in any great numbers, but in small bands, attacking and withdrawing, then sending fresh men into the fray. My own men are exhausted, and some have been caught away from our fortifications, suffering from serious injuries. The Dunlendings have let them lie where they fell, hoping to draw us out. If you could find some of them and rescue the fallen men, I'd be indebted to you. Alright? In other words, I'm expendable. Yep. And the Dunlendings are testing our resolve to hold Baran, but they underestimate us. We must hold this position, or we will be blind to the approach of our main force when it marches out of Wolf's Clefts. If that happens, Grimbold will have to pull us back across the ford without a fight. Aid my men by the fortifications and hold off the Dunlendings. If we can force them to give up on Dol Baran and march their army past us, we will have a critical advantage in the battle to come. Alright, so douse burning fortifications. Right. Well then. First I have to find a burning fortification. Might as well get my 12th here. Since I seem to have... Let's see, what is that to talk to... Oh, actually, here's a burning fortification. Alright, that's one down. Alright, dousing flames. Okay, good. I'm supposed to... Oh, there's nothing burning here. Oh, but there is something burning here. Yeah, they seem to be setting everything on fire. Well, let's take care of that. Alright, good. Oh, now that one's on fire. Alright, let's take care of that. Good. And one more over here. Okay, good. Talk to Captain Farn. Alright, good. I've done some mending. Well, fought out there, and I fear these attacks are just a prelude to a larger assault. If they were going to give up so easily, they would have done so by now. But be on your guard, Pineleaf. All right. And also, I managed to kill a few. Well, fought out there, yes. Okay, you have the same words no matter what. Okay, never mind. Very good. Now I still need to do some rescuing. I hear someone who needs rescuing. And here's also a shield bearer here. And now for you. And if I'm lucky, I could rescue this guy before the next guy comes out, right? Here you go. Oh, you came! I thought I'd die out here. No, I'm not going to let you die. Alright, well, we'll see about that. Is that another one out there? Oh, hello. Well, we don't want to have... Alright, that's one down. How about, let's see... Well, down is probably the wrong word to use since he is up instead of down as a result of what I did. But that's another matter. Now let's take care of this one. We don't want the dog to go and finish him off, right? There you go. That's 2 up. I had forgotten that I'm supposed to be escorting these riders. And not just talking to them and going to the next. So, well, that was a little bit of a funny. But surprisingly enough, 2 of them actually made it all the way. Based on the count I see on the quest. But yes, I'm supposed to escort them back alive and not just go to the next one. Oh well, a little bit of thing to forget. But I had clicked on 3 of them and somehow 2 of them made it back safely and 1 of them apparently didn't based on what I've been seeing back on the results in there. So this should be number 3 finished. But yeah, it's a little minor detail not to read in the quest text, I guess. Not to understand that this is an escort quest. It says that escort injured Rohirrim. Right? And he's fine. Okay, that's 3 of 4. Finally have all 4 of them. I saw you return with a number of our injured warriors to our lines. Your valor speaks well of you, especially after I remembered what I was supposed to do. The Dudlandings are preparing an attack to attack the summit of Dol Baran in force. Should they gain this ground, we will lose the advantage to observe any army as it marches from Wolf's Cleft, and our forces at the ford of Eisen will perilously be vulnerable. We must hold off the assault. Alright then, let's go and hold off the assault.
The Dunlanding armies unleash an attack upon the Rohirrim, holding Baran, hoping to dislodge them from the high ground. But the Horse Lords are prepared to defend their position with their lives.
Here they come, Pineleaf. We must hold this position against the Dunlandings. Right. Stand ready, my countrymen. The barbarians approach. Well then, let's deal with the barbarians. So far everything looks fine, but well, we've got a few things going on over here. I have to make sure that Grimbold stays alive so that I don't lose sight of Grimbold. Well, here's Grimbold right here. Okay, good. And now for you. Oops. Alright, where did Grimbold go? Oh, there you are. Good. Any more? Oh, defend Grimbold. Oh, destroy banners and destroy the chieftain. Oh, so I've got to be aggressive at the same time. Yeah, I knew there was a banner quest somewhere. It's just that the banner quest is during the instance. Now, didn't I just give myself a lecture about paying attention to what's said out on the right side, and then I go and, yeah. This isn't my day, right? Alright, let's see. Let's take care of that. That's one down. How are they doing over here? Well, Grimbold seems to be fine. I'll just weaken the forces that are against the Rohirrim at the moment. Well, we have another banner right there, so I'll take care of that quickly enough. I fled to death before he could reach me. Oh boy. Oh, the timing was better than I thought. Yeah, that's two. I shall not die by your hand. Don't worry, you're dying by my spear. So, no problem whatsoever. Your prediction will remain true. Now, let's go here. That's three. And then, oh, well, I might as well help these guys. Especially since Grimbold is here. And we don't want Grimbold to be defeated. Now I have one more. I also have to find a chieftain somewhere, but whether the chieftain comes after you burn the banners or if he attacks after you deal with everything else or what after a certain number of waves, I don't know. Guess we'll find out at some point. Let's see, let's take care of the last of the banners. Good. I think, oh, oh, there's the chieftain right there. The chieftain is taken to the field. Well, then we'll deal with the chieftain. Well, so much for the chieftain. Alright, put him down. Oh, let's get out of these caltraps. Caltrops, yes. Yes, we've driven them back. Well fought. It was a grim night, but it is ours nonetheless. Well done. Our losses were great, but we held out against the foe. It will take them time to recover, and by that time, we should have reinforcements. All right. We must honor our befallen comrades. All right. Shall we give them leave to come bury their dead? Offer them a parley, but I don't. Wait, what's that unearthly... Uh-oh. Some dread apparition is upon us. Beware! A servant of the enemy, stand fast! Put down your weapons, fools! Were I here for you, it would avail you not. But the living are no important to me. I'm here to claim you're dead. You are a carrion beast. The men of Rohan shall not be yours. Enough! You may waste your time in meaningless honor, but Mordor still has its use for the dead. The Dunlendings, what of them? Farewell, horse lords. Your time will be soon enough. He's taken the Dunlendings. For his own, yet our own reign arrive. Think no more of it. This is not a matter for men. We have our own fall in the sea too, and we must be about it. Well, yeah, that was a quick conversation, but yes. The battle is over for the time being. I do not expect the Dunlendings will be ready to muster another assault on Dol Baran until their main force moves out of Wolf's Clefts, and for that we shall have sufficient warning to gauge their thrust. Let us hope that it's enough. Well, that was an unpleasant turn. You have our thanks, Pineleaf. With this battle, we have broken the strength of the Dunlending skirmishing force. Soon, they will likely move against us in much greater force from Wolf's Clefts. But in so doing, they will show their hand, and we will be prepared for them. Alright, and. Use this. So, what do we need to do now? Oh, there is one other thing. One of my men has spotted a dwarf heading into a cave northeast of here. We think that may be where the orcs around here have been coming from, for we haven't been able to spare any men to check it out. You would want to take a look around. Right, Ondor, of course. Now we're asked to go to the pit of iron. It appears I found something near the entrance to the pit of iron. A pickaxe, probably made by a dwarf. A dwarf made pickaxe lies here on the ground, dropped amid the signs of a struggle. At a second glance, you realize that it is the same pick wielded by Ondor the dwarf while he strove to collapse the cave entrance with your aid. Ondor must be somewhere nearby, and the yawning cave entrance before you suggests darkly where the valiant but foolish dwarf is likely to be found. Alright, then let's go inside into the pit of iron. Look at this. I see a dwarf up ahead. I also see an orc, but I know what to do with orcs at least. We slay the orcs, right? Yeah. Hello there, Ondor. Looks fun, doesn't it?
At your service and your families.
Ah, Pineleaf. It's good to see you again. We seem to have found the main nest of these villains we have. You've been scouting it around a bit. Yeah, I scouted around a little bit earlier also. Yes, the orcs here, they're mining. Well, being orcs, they're too lazy to mine, so they use slaves to do it for them. It seems they've been gathering slaves from among the Dunlendings for a long while, and more recently, they've captured some of the Rohirrim during their nightly raids. I guess they think they're pretty safe down here with all the fighting going on up above. That's where we will get them. Aha! You want to make it a little bit unsafe for them, I guess.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
That's right. The orcs seem to have quartered two groups of slaves separately down here. Most of the ones I've seen have been those wildmen, the Dunlendings. I'm not sure where the orcs have been getting them, but there are a lot of them down there. A couple of days ago, though, the orcs started bringing in a small group of those horsefolk, the Rohirrim. They all looked pretty banged up, so I'm guessing they were captured in battle out above. Anyway, those folk don't seem to like each other much more than the orcs. But if we're going to put an end to this, we'll need to get them to work together. If you can find out who is leading each group and talk to them, maybe you can convince them to put aside their differences and kill the orcs instead of each other. And
Welcome! You have come at a most fortuitous time.
oh, there! Did you hear that, Pineleaf? These blasts you've been hearing in the distance, it sounds like thunder down here, but it's actually one of those fool goblins playing with something new and dangerous. It sounds like something that mad old wizard up in the Shire might have cooked up, but I don't think he would be sharing it with the goblins. No, I'd wager Saruman is behind this devilry somehow. Anyhow, goblins are nasty enough with their usual toys. I don't relish fighting them armed with whatever that is. Let us see if we can dissuade them from using it anymore. So defeat goblins in the orc mines. Yep. Will we be able to take care of the goblins? Will we get the horse lords and the Dullandings to work together? We have to find that out in the next episode of the Complete Pine Leaf.